Yo, what is up, you guys? It's your boy Austin here with episode number 1 of Get That Bread. So, without further ado, roll the intro. Oh, wait. No intro. We don't have an intro yet. Basically, Get That Bread. This segment is about going out to Goodwills, thrift stores, stuff like that, trying to find things to flip and sell on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and stuff of that nature. So I've been doing this for a little while now. I probably would say about 2.5, 3 years. So, and last year I made roughly around about $8,000 or $9,000, about $7,000 after all the fees and stuff, just in flipping baseball cards and football cards. So I decided that I was gonna scale this up a little bit and kind of expand and go out there and just kind of get it, you know. So Hudson and I visited 6 new Goodwill stores this past weekend and just kind of like want to get a feel for the stores. The first 2 we went to out of the 6 were kind of duds. I noticed there was a few resellers in there as well. They're pretty easy to spot, and they were mostly looking at clothes and stuff like that. I eventually want to get into clothes, but I'd rather not mess with the clothes right now because 1, it's hard to find good clothes at Goodwill that are in good condition, and 2, you know, they're pretty much picked over. There's a lot of resellers in my area, so they kind of get to it first. And like I said, I've never been to these Goodwills before, so I wasn't too sure like what they had. So, but we got a bunch of cool stuff. It looks kind of random with all the stuff that we did get, but there's definitely a lot of profit. So at first, normally we would go in and, you know, sit there and price it, look it up on the app and all that crazy stuff. It would just take too much time. So Hudson and I were finally like, okay, let's just, if we see something that we know is gonna sell for something, let's just grab it. That's basically what we did the last 4. And we weren't necessarily grabbing just random stuff. I kind of have an idea of like what sells and what doesn't. But yeah, so I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna clear the table off real quick and then I'll be right back. And we are back. So right now I have just all the plush items on the table. If you don't know what plush is basically stuffed animal. It's a section in Goodwill that a lot of people actually overlook. There's a lot of potential money to be made. And I actually learned a lot about plush watching Gary Vaynerchuk on YouTube when he does his garage sale videos. And basically he hunts down anything Disney, anything with the tags on it. Anything that's in good condition. I know a lot of the plush items at like Goodwill and thrift stores and stuff like that, they're normally like kids that had them or like owned them, so there was usually like slobber and stains and all kinds of crazy stuff. But I was lucky enough to find a bunch of cool items that were in really good condition. So with the tags, and not the original tags, but the Disney tags, the logos and stuff like that. So right here, so first we'll start off with this. This is actually when I first saw this one, I was super surprised because I've never seen an orange Scooby-Doo before. And so right then and there I knew, I was like, this has got to be worth something. It's like a limited edition or something like that. So I have all the stuff written down right here. We paid 99 cents. Okay, 99 cents for this. It doesn't have the tags on or anything, but it still has the original Scooby-Doo tag. It's still got his collar. It's in good shape. It has a little dog hair and stuff like that on it, but nothing a lint roller can't fix. But other than that, it's in really good condition. So yeah, we bought this for 99 cents and it sells right now for $7.99 on eBay. So bang, right there, $6. So, and then the next one is, I believe her name's Elsa. I know Frozen is huge right now. So whenever I see anything like Frozen related, if it's in good condition, definitely gonna grab it. Don't even have to look it up. I know it's gonna sell. So the Elsa plush, we bought this. This was a little bit more. This was $1.99. I'm not too sure why they price these things differently because they're all plush, but yeah. So we paid $1.99, and right now I found 2 listings. So one sold for $8 plus shipping, and then another one sold for $17.99 with free shipping. So I have it listed at $15.99 right now, but we only paid $1.99 for it. It's in great condition. The tags aren't on it, but I believe, yeah, it still has the Disney tag in the inside of the skirt, which is always a plus. So there's that. And then right here, the OG Finding Nemo. I didn't really expect to get much out of this, but what caught my eye was the actual Disney Store embroidered like logo on the actual stuffed animal, which is something new I haven't seen yet. And it still has the original tags with the Disney Store logo on it as well. Great condition. There's nothing wrong with it. This doesn't even have any hair or anything on it. And I was super surprised about this one because, let's see. Yeah, we paid $1.99 for this one. It didn't have a tag on it, so he just asked if it was okay, if he could just charge the same as the Elsa, because I'm pretty sure we checked out the same, like right after the two plushes did. So I was like, yeah, I go for it, it's cool. I knew I was gonna make money off of it, so yeah. So we paid $1.99 for this, and I found the listings from $7.99 to $11.99. So that's, I mean, like I said, it's a small profit, but these little ones add up. And the prices I'm giving you that were listed or whatever, those were the sold items. So I know a lot of people, when they're like out thrifting and stuff like that, they just look at the listed items, and that'll throw you off completely. Because I mean, if you looked up find any of these items and just didn't hit the sold and the sold items in the filter, you're gonna get numbers that are all over the place. Like, I'm pretty sure there was one listed for like $34.99 without hitting the sold items. And to be honest, there's probably no way that guy's gonna sell that for $34.99. It did have the original tags on it, but you can buy it from the Disney Store for less than that. So, I mean, he might find a sucker that'll buy it, but it is what it is. But yeah, so the next one is, so Hudson actually caught this one. This one was buried in the back of the aisle that they have. They have a huge like bin, and they just kind of throw it all in there, which is kind of nice because people just kind of skim through the top. But no, I get down there and dig to the bottom because that's where you find the gold. So this is the Lightning McQueen. I think it's the Rust. Yeah, this is the Rusty's one. So this is from the Cars 3, and so we paid. Let's see. I can't find it.
Help me! Help me!
$1.99, and this puppy right here sold for $24.99, and we paid $1.99 for it. Of course, whenever you see Mickey or Minnie, anything Mickey or Minnie, I don't even care. I really don't even check the price at all. I just grab it. Like, you just have to, because if it's in good condition, it's gonna sell. And anything Mickey and Minnie, I mean, these have been around forever in Walt Disney. This was, you know, the OG of you know, Disney World and stuff like that. So we got these. This is the Sorcerer edition of Mickey, and I thought it was in great perfect condition. It had the Disney tag on and everything. But when I got home, I realized that one of the eyes on it is like tinted yellow, so it's stained, and that's basically ruined the entire product. If not, I might be able to sell it for, I don't know. We bought it for $1.99. A perfect condition one was listed. It sold for $15.99. So, I mean, I might be able to sell it with the eye. Well, I'm still gonna list it and check it out. I'm gonna list it for a little bit less, obviously, and probably have to take a best offer on it. But it could still sell. I mean, you never know. So, and then we have the Minnie, just a regular Minnie Mouse plush. I think it's like 12 inches, so it's a foot. Perfect condition. The one thing on this one though is this one has a Kohl's Cares tag on it, which is something new for me. But it also has the little Disney logo at the bottom. So this one was bought from Kohl's. I thought about combining these together, and as a set, Mickey and Minnie will sell for around $24 to $24.99, so $25. But like I said, unfortunately, this one has the yellow eyes, so I didn't want to bundle them together because I don't know about this one, but I know this one will sell even if it's by itself. So always gotta love some Mickey and Minnie. And then the last but not least is, so this caught my eye. When I was little, I actually had Webkins. It was an online like game that you could use, but you buy these stuffed animals, and they have a tag on them, and then there's a code in it, and you activate the code online. I was probably like 10 years old or something like that when this came out, but I remember I had the same exact one. It's the Labrador. I'm pretty sure, I think it's the Labrador, yeah. Yeah, it's the Webkin. Oh, Cocker Spaniel, Webkin's Cocker Spaniel. And I wouldn't have bought it, but this tag right here, which is basically the only reason people buy it, because it has the code in it, it hasn't been touched. Like, this is brand new. And the reason I know that is because you have to physically cut this to get this open, like all the way. So there's no way the code's still valid. And so I use the eBay app, just scan the UPC on the back, and right off the bat it's sold for $10. So, and we paid 99 cents for this one. So this was definitely a good steal. And this one didn't have a tag on it, but since it was smaller, the guy at Goodwill only charged me 99 cents, which was pretty nice of him. So, but yeah, so that's it for the oh wait, no, almost forgot. Over here in the chair is I found a Olaf frozen plush. It's the 24-inch, so it's the 2-foot mega, basically the mega or the bigger version of the Olaf frozen. A bunch of shot glasses. I think shot glasses are awesome. I would collect them if I had the room, but I'm selling these. So, but yeah, so we'll start out with this one. This was the 2006 AFC Championship. It's the Super Bowl, or AFC Champions, and then it's a Super Bowl glass from 2007. I thought that was cool. There's a lot of Colts like memorabilia and like glasses and stuff since we're in Indiana. But I wasn't too sure how much this would sell for. I remember my dad actually had one of these when they did win the Super Bowl, and then I don't know what happened to it, but I'm sure back then it probably cost $20 to $25 for one of these. But I grabbed it just to see, what it would be worth. So Hudson really came through with the Hard Rock stuff. I don't know how he found this, but Hard Rock Cafe. We have the Boston shot glass, the tall shot glass, I guess that's what they call it. But the special thing about this Hard Rock Cafe, this is the Indianapolis one, the tall, I think this is a pint beer glass. The Indianapolis Hard Rock Cafe actually is closed down. It doesn't exist anymore. So this just became, I would say, limited edition or limited. So I grabbed it just because Hudson told me. I wasn't even aware that there was a Hard Rock Cafe in Indianapolis at any point in time. But he said, yeah, it closed down, and it was like a huge deal. So I also found this Jim Beam glass. I looked this one up, and this one goes, I don't think I wrote it down, but this is going for like $4.99. Like I said, I only paid 69 cents for it. So a big find was this Cubs shot glass. Anything Chicago Cubs is, big. The University of Michigan, and the Pacers. This is like a retro Indiana Pacers logo. It's like I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's like a light bluish. And these are all in great condition. Normally there's like chips and stuff like that, or they're cracked, or they're just not very nice. But once I got home, I threw all these in the dishwasher, and they cleaned up really, really nice. So, and then the next glass I have. So I didn't really think about this one. I just kind of grabbed it because I thought it was cool. It's like a class reunion. It's Halifax High School, and I didn't know where Halifax High School was at, so I Googled it when I got home, and it's a high school in Indiana. Class of 1981, Wildcats. No listings were found on eBay. Couldn't find it anywhere. I imagine it's because it's so, so located. I mean, it's just a small high school in Indiana from 1981. But I am going to list this on Facebook Marketplace because I think I'm going to have a better chance of maybe finding someone in the area on Facebook Marketplace than I would on eBay, but I'm also going to try to list on eBay as well. It's a pretty cool glass, and if it doesn't sell, I mean, it'll make a nice mug. So this one right here, this is a 15-pack Ladies Tour Wilson golf ball set. The reason I grabbed this right off the bat is because it actually has a retail sticker of $17.99 on it, and they only wanted $3.99 for it, so right off the bat I knew at least I'm way under retail. And then Hudson found these cool little baseball, I'm pretty sure they're called souvenir ice creams. I don't know, that doesn't sound right, I don't know. They're souvenir little small plastic helmets for baseball. So we have the Yankees one. I'm not too sure what that is. I'm not a big baseball guy. Pretty sure that's the Tech. I'm not even gonna guess because I have no idea. And then this is San Francisco. So I looked these up online, and they normally come in a set of 28 as like a collector set. We only found 4. Hudson paid $1.99. We paid $1.99 for them. That was just kind of one of those, like, let's just grab it, check it out, you never know. I did see the New York Yankees listed. It was like a brand new, like, right out of the box or package. New York Yankees 1 mint condition, and they have it sold for $15. So this caught my eye in the tech section. I don't know anything about routers or anything like that. I just know if it's in the original box, like most of the other stuff isn't. So if you see a box, definitely check it out. Dummy me, I just grabbed the box and didn't check inside before we left. And when I got home, I realized that the original AC power adapter wasn't in it, and also the installation CD wasn't in it either, but the router hasn't really been touched. I mean, the package, it's in the original packaging. There's some brackets that came with it, and then luckily Hudson found a AC power unit that fits it perfectly. It's the exact same one. It just doesn't, it's not the original Netgear one. So I just went ahead and put that in the description on eBay and said, hey, you know, it's not the original charger, or AC adapter, but it'll work. Last but not least, the 80s Scene It Edition. I don't think I've ever played this game before, but I normally don't buy any sort of like board games at Goodwill, especially if they're open, because I know there's a lot of puzzles in there and stuff, and you already know damn well that all the pieces are probably not all there, and I don't have the time to go through and look through all the boxes and stuff. The reason I bought this one, I grabbed it right away immediately, is because it's still factory sealed. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I went through all the items that we bought, a grand total of, after we rounded up for charity, because that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
We spent a total of like $40, and after adding up all the potential eBay listing or what we listed it for, we are sitting at 204. So 204 minus 40, we're looking at still around $170 profit. You know, obviously that's if everything sells. It's gonna take a little bit to sell some of this probably. But the good thing is I already listed it all before I did this video. It took a little bit, but with the new lights that we just got and my upgraded little eBay reseller station in my bedroom, we are ready, set to go and sell like crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching. There's gonna be way more videos of this. I want to do at least one every week, if not once every week and a half or two. I plan on going to their stores like Saturdays and Sundays. That's when I have my days off of work. So definitely going to be finding some cool stuff. I want to kind of niche it down a little bit, kind of focus more on certain items. Maybe check out some clothing. I really want to get into shoes as well. This stuff is cool to buy. It's nostalgic, but you know, when it comes to reselling, you have to kind of focus on one or two things and become really good at it. Because if not, you're going to be trying to know something about everything, and you'll never make any money like that. So, but yeah, so like I said, this is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.